Okay, so here I am on my very lovely bedroom floor. As you can see, it's real nice and clean. I've been hard at work. Now, as I said in my earlier video regarding the TOTS H178 Michael Myers mask, I did want to do a bust of it, so here it is on the mannequin itself. I will show, basically, I'll describe everything that I did. Unfortunately, I lost the video footage of making the actual pieces themselves, but I will give a almost step-by-step description of how I did everything. As you can see, I did a few little touch-ups on the mask. You probably can't tell too much, but I kind of accented the brow line. I kind of sunk in the eye shapes a little more and did a little more accenting on the jowl lines and shaded the lips a little darker and completely stripped the entire front section of the hairline off and reversed it and combed over so the hairline isn't as harsh as it was when it first came. And I also went ahead and put the mask on the mannequin, obviously, and did a little stuffing job to kind of replicate the what's known as the castle stretch. So the mouth is gaping open a little bit, kind of like how it would look if Nick Castle was wearing it, like how it looked in the film. And that's basically all I had to do to the mask. It wasn't a whole lot of work. Like I said, this is a very, very good mask from Trick or Treat Studios. And like I said in my previous video, they really have been stepping their game up as far as the quality of the masks, in my opinion. So it wasn't a whole lot of work. I did a little extra styling. The hair was a little too long in the back when I got it. The hair actually came down to here. So I did have to do a little point cutting. You know, you just tilt the scissors at an angle and cut, but pull away as you do it, so it's not such a harsh cut, and just shorten the hair a little bit more. So this is basically how I did everything. First of all, you will need a really good mannequin head. This one I got off eBay for about $25 to $30, so pretty inexpensive. I'll give a snapshot of the one particular one that I got, because I need to specify that unless you're a glutton for punishment, go with the one that is the soft rubber latex-ish kind of material. Don't get the solid resin one, like, as you can see, my 2018 Michael Myers bust. That one was solid resin. And because, as I've said numerous times in past videos, that I don't own power tools, he was actually a bitch to hack that entire bottom off of the body so that I could tuck the coveralls inside. Luckily he was hollow, but cutting the bottom section of him off was very difficult. It was 3 straight hours of whittling with everything from my trusty scalpel that refuses to focus, and the hunting knife that you can probably barely see behind Chucky's head that Ghostface is holding. Like I said, unless you're a glutton for punishment, go with the soft rubber version. And it's easy to cut. Now, this is basically what I did. trying to do this one-handed, so excuse me. But as you can see on the bottom, I just hacked off the entire bottom section. And like I said in my unboxing video, it is foam filled. So that gives the bust a little bit of extra stability. Now, you will have to tear this little bottom plug thing out, but whatever you do, do not get rid of it because it is pretty helpful in not only giving this thing something to either plug into, so if you have like a little base, you can just plug it on, or just a little extra balance. And it'll also hold the costume pieces in place. And speaking of the costume, you will need just a crappy black t-shirt that you will never wear again. And just cut out a fair section of it. As you can see, it's just a bib size section. That's all you need. And as I've said in previous videos, I have had a life-sized Halloween 2 Michael Myers statue. So I took my spruce green coveralls that were on the life-size statue and did the exact same thing and cut out the shoulder section. Probably can't see it too well, but I cut out the shoulder section, and then after taking the costume and opening it up and reversing it and putting it on the mannequin body inside out and pinning it down, to the best of my ability, I tried to stitch and pin the pieces together so it would fit snugly on the body. And that's basically it, and I'll just show a quick little bit of how to put this thing together. So basically all you want to do is just take the little cutout section of the shirt and then just quickly slip it on. Up next is the little coverall section, and luckily this one is a little easier. All you have to do is just fling it around and button the bottom button. You can take that little plug piece that I showed earlier, and if there's any excess pieces that after you pin down still kind of want to move around, you can actually tuck the costume underneath this and plug it all in. And there you have it. A really cheap and very fast way to make a Halloween 1978 Michael Myers bust. I think it looks kind of nice on my little ghetto fireplace screen. And when the lights are off in here, it really sets the mood. Now I know you can probably barely see it, but honestly, especially with that blue light, I think that looks really creepy, don't you? So this is my 1978 Halloween Michael Myers bust. I'm Marty Mayhem, signing off. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for my next upload.